Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got March favorites for you today, and I've got things all over the place like I normally do. Like I've got my overall Friday favorites, I've got some skincare, a hair care, no body care favorites this month, no fashion favorites that I could specifically think of, but I do have some other makeup-y things that I didn't mention in Friday favorites, and then I have one brush to mention to you guys. So just kind of all over the place kind of favorites. So let's jump into it. Okay, for my overall Friday favorites, I have to mention my L'Oreal La Palette Nude 2 palette. I just love this thing. I am wearing it on my eyes today, but I do have some like turquoise colors thrown in. Laura Mrs. Lola Lynn has been posting like really fun, colorful looks on her Instagram, and then she's done some tutorials, so I'm just like totally inspired to do some color, so I had to throw in some color today. But I do have these as like transition colors and blending shades and deepening up my outer corner. So I've mentioned this before that I love this palette by itself, but I really love it as a companion palette to really use with other things in your collection. It's just so nice, such good quality. I do have a review on both these palettes on my blog, and then I'm gonna have, I may already, I'm not sure what order I'm putting everything up. I just film videos and decide when I'm gonna put them up. So I'm gonna have a video review on these palettes. Like I said, it may already be up, but just know they're great. I love them. I just think they're so good. And then for my blush favorite would definitely be my Hard Candy. These are the Glow All the Way Ombre Baked Blushes, and I love 993 Sunburst. I am wearing this today. I applied it really lightly and tried to keep it more subtle since my eyes are pretty crazy. But I mean, this is just so beautiful and glowy. Oh my gosh. I swatch all these things in Friday favorites. So if you want to see them swatched better, you can watch those. But love those blushes. They are slow. They are so glowy, slow goey. They're slow goey. They're so glowy and angelic and amazing. I just love them. And then my lip favorites, I picked out these two. This is another Hard Candy product. This is the Fierce Effects Daring Lip Gloss in Make Me Blush. It is just such a sweet, like wearable, kind of, I don't know, nudie shade or something. Has a little bit of like peachy tones in it. It's so pretty. And then I'm wearing this one. This is Infamous, Marc Jacobs Infamous. Oh my gosh. This is so creamy and pigmented and long wearing and just incredible. It should be, because this is $30 for this lipstick, but oh my goodness, I just love it. This is one of those times that I feel like this is really great quality. So I think getting one or two of these is a really good, fun idea. I don't even know what that means, but I just love them. I think they're so good. I would highly recommend them, and I just think this color is so beautiful. It's like a nude, easy to wear. It's not really nude, but it's like that easy to wear kind of a color, but it's a little bit 90s, but it still gives you some color, but it still goes with everything. It just is so good. Okay, for some skincare favorites, so I've been trying this out. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Unwrinkled Turbo Line Smoothing Toning Lotion. I got this in gratis from Sephora, so I've been using it for a while now. You can see I'm about that far down, so you like shake it up or whatever, like you do with a lot of toner type things, because it gets a little bit separated. Not a ton, but you can see it separating a little bit. But it's a really pretty color. It's like kind of golden looking or something. I don't know, so it's pretty to look at. I'm really not sure why I like this. And I feel that way a lot of times with skincare. I like it, and I'm not really able to pinpoint why. And this is one of those times. I mean, I do feel like my skin looks better the next morning after I use it, and I do notice that after I've washed my face and then I take a cotton ball and use this toning lotion or whatever it's called, I just call it a toner, toning lotion, toner, I don't know, whatever. I use this thing, put it on my face, and then I notice that the cotton ball looks dirty. Like it has more makeup on it, which makes me go, oh my goodness, I'm glad I used this, you know, because it's like cleaning your skin better. But I mean, it also has great ingredients in it. Peter Thomas Roth, I love that he like puts all the things on the front of his containers telling you like what this does, which is great. It makes it really easy to figure out what you're getting. So it's got great ingredients, and it really just targets, you know, those wrinkles and expression lines and things like that, which I don't have a ton of wrinkles or anything like that, but I do have some fine lines starting. So I want to address those and prevent future ones. So I think just really getting your skin in its right place, toning it, making sure it's really clean, putting good ingredients on it does make a difference. So I just think this is good. I think it works. And then I've been trying out this sample that I got like in a gift with purchase from Estee Lauder a while back. This is the Estee Lauder Daywear Advanced Multi-Protection Antioxidant Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 15. This is really a nice daytime moisturizer. First off, it smells really nice. Oh yeah, it smells like cucumber. Do I have it on my nose? Probably. I touched it with my nose. Okay, first off, yeah, like I said, it smells good, but I mean, it probably has fragrance in it, which I would prefer they didn't do that, but at least it doesn't smell like perfume. It smells like cucumbers, which cucumbers are natural, but I'm sure that this is like the fakey version of the cucumber smell, but at least it makes me feel better that it smells like a food. So anyway, I like the smell. That's a little side note. But what I love about this, it's great that it has SPF in it, so that's really wonderful. So it's perfect for a daytime moisturizer. But I love that this feels like hydrating, and it feels like it's giving my skin moisture, but it's not thick and heavy and gross feeling, because I have very combo oily skin. It's very combo, and it changes from day to day. It's so weird. So some days I have more dry patches, some days I'm more really oily, and just, it's all over the place. So I love a moisturizer like this that is hydrating. It feels like it's giving my skin the moisture it needs, but it doesn't feel heavy and cakey and sticky, which usually those type moisturizers make me like an oil slick just a few hours into the day. So this is a great moisturizer. I know that it's also expensive. I don't even know, I want to say that the full size is maybe around like $70 or something. Skincare is just an investment. It is. It's hard for me to spend that much on a skincare item. It just is. I know that it's essential. I know that it's important, but that's why I watch for little things like this, little gifts with purchase where you can get the good skincare, but not have to buy the full size at full price. And then my hair care favorite, I can't remember if I've shown this recently, but if I have, I'm sorry, but I just love this, so it's okay to mention it again. I like it that much. This is the Bumble and Bumble BB Repair Blow Dry. It says it's for dry or damaged hair. It says repair hair with every blow dry using this heat protective serum and cream elixir that helps seal split ends. This is such a nice product. First, I like that it's not heavy, because you guys know my hair is like baby fine. I don't color it, I don't highlight it, so it really is just very soft. It doesn't have a lot of texture to it. So when I use certain hair products, it can really weigh my hair down. And especially like repairing heat protective type cream type products can really be bad about that. But this is really good. I love this one, and then I love the Caviar CC Repair or something like that, 10-in-1. I don't remember what that's called, but it's Caviar. It's by Caviar. That's probably my favorite of the two, but this one is a close second. It really does seem to help my hair look less damaged. Now, I did just get a trim recently, which really did help because I had some crazy split ends. It had, no joke, been 9 months since I'd had a trim. That's really bad. Don't do that. So my ends looked fried, and this was really helping to kind of seal those. And then I would use a little bit of hair oil, very lightly. Have to be careful with hair oil. But using those together, it's like, these are all sealed. They're not all frayed out. Don't look closely. But this did seem to really help, you know, seal those up. And it just does a good job of, you know, protecting your hair, but also giving it something good to help repair it, which is great. I love that so many brands are having these like new products that come out that do great things for your hair, but don't weigh them down and make them look nasty. That's always a good thing. And now for some other makeup-y things. So I've been using my Sephora 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation, and I wear it in light 22. I'm wearing this today. I really do like this foundation. Now you have to be a fan of full coverage type foundations, because let me show you. I mean, it really doesn't move much. It pretty much keeps its shape and pretty much just sits there because it's a very thick type formula, but it's really nice and full coverage. It blends really nicely. gives you really a pretty look to your skin. It's not like crazy matte or anything. It has a really nice natural finish to it. It's just a really beautiful foundation. And I love that it says like 10-hour wear. It's, you know, really long wearing, but it doesn't make a ridiculous claim like 72-hour wear or something that's just not gonna happen. I mean, it says 10 hours, which actually I think it really does get pretty darn close to that. So I just think this is a good option. And you know, from Sephora, I don't remember how much it is, but 20, 22, less than $25. So for Sephora, the world of Sephora foundations, this is a really nice affordable option for you, and I think it does perform nicely. You just have to be okay with a full coverage foundation because it is full coverage, but it doesn't feel ridiculously heavy. If you cake it on, it will. But if you use it kind of sparingly, it doesn't feel heavy on your face, but it just sticks around and looks really nice. And then 2 new products from Wet n Wild that I am like stinking obsessed with. I really think that you need these in your life because they're such good makeup, but they are just like ridiculously affordable too. So the first thing is the Color Icon Contouring Palette. This is in Caramel Toffee. So there is a darker version of this that I've read about online, and I think it's called like Dolce de Leche, but I have not seen that in my store yet. This is exclusive to Walmart, so you can only find these at Walmart. But mine doesn't even have a slot for that other one yet, so I might have to like hunt it down online. I hope it's sold online because these are so good. So like $3.93, $4, less than $4. This comes with a really nice cool toned matte highlight shade. I mean, these are so, like the texture of these is so good. And then this is a really nice cool toned bronzer here. This palette is so good. It blends like a dream on your skin. It just gives you the most beautiful contour and highlight. I mean, okay, look at this really closely. It's very, very, very light. It's a very subtle contouring color. So I think this is definitely going to be for medium to light skin tones. But honestly, if you are a super fair complected girl and you've had a really hard time finding a contour color that will work for you, try this palette because it's really hard to overdo this. And most days, like, you know, I use a fair amount of it, but some days if I want a more intense kind of contour, which most days I don't, but if I wanted to show up more on even my skin tone, I really dig my brush in there. So, I mean, it is extremely light. So that's the only possible negative thing that I would say about this palette is that it's just very light colored, which is why I would love the darker one that's like this because, I mean, these powders are just such a nice texture. They are so easy to work with. I use this as kind of like my under eye highlighter, and then I've used it on my forehead too. It's just a really beautiful, subtle matte highlight. And I mean, that contouring shade is just so beautiful. This is so good. I love this thing. I really, really love it. And then this is the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Collection 2 Reflect Shimmer Palette in Hollywood Boulevard. This is amazing too. Okay, first off, it looks beautiful in its container. I've swirled it so it looks a little less beautiful than it did when I first bought it. But I mean, really, put this in a MAC palette and that looks like MAC, like one of their mineralized things. Oh my gosh. But this powder is the most beautiful golden highlight. It is so buttery in texture. It blends like a dream on your face. It looks so gorgeous. Catches the light. There is not one negative thing I have to say about that palette. It is amazing. Other than, you know, the packaging is not very exciting. It looks like drugstore packaging, but it's $5 and it's an amazing product. So I do not care about the packaging. I think it's just so good. Oh my gosh. So yes, I would say definitely go out and hunt these down. They're so amazing. And then I've been trying out the new Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Okay, so first off, the packaging is absolutely adorable. I mean, it looks like a little hair roller. I just feel like Benefit has like the cutest vintage, kind of quirky sort of branding. I think they're just a really fun brand. They're super cute. This mascara is very good. I like it a lot. First off, there's kind of like a unique wand to it. So it's kind of like it's sort of like bowed a little bit. So you can use either side to really get to the base of your lashes. So it's just kind of like, I would say, however you want to use it that works for you, whatever kind of application technique you like to use for your mascara, you may have a preference which way you turn the wand, but it's a pretty wet formula to it. Now I do have major transfer with this, but 98% of mascaras transfer up on my eyelid, almost every single one. So I pretty much have to kind of like seal this with my CoverGirl Lash Blast mascaras. Those don't transfer on me, so I can use like another mascara, put those on top, and it helps the transfer problem. But I'm like a test case when it comes to transfer. Most mascaras do that on me. It just happens. But this one like really does separate, lengthen, and curl your lashes. I mean, it just really makes them look so fluttery and long. So I actually love layering this with other mascaras, which they even say that this is like intended to, you can use it by itself, but it's even better if you layer it with something else, like the Benefit They're Real or something like that, to get kind of like the length and the separation, but also the volume. So I love using it with the Benefit They're Real. I think that's a great mascara, but especially the Lash Blast mascaras, because that gives me the longevity, but also the kind of like volume and vavoom look to my lashes that I really like. So I just am really impressed with this mascara. I mean, I'm pretty picky about mascaras, but I think this does a really great job of lengthening and separating, but not giving you like spidery, weird, or almost clumpy mascaras, because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes lengthening mascaras make your lashes look spindly and strange. This doesn't do that. It just makes them look long and fluttery and beautiful. And then finally a brush. This is the Sedona Lace EB15 brush. So I have been loving this specifically for using with my ColourPop shadows, like the matte ones that I want to put in my crease or my outer corner, especially in the crease. Anytime I'm like blending my ColourPop shadows, I love using this brush because it's synthetic, it's still pretty dense, but it's also, you know, bendable. So it still blends the shades. So it can pack on the color, can get it onto your eyes, but then it can really do a great job of blending those shades. So I think this is just a great brush. I just grabbed for it one day when I was using my ColourPop shadows and I thought, wow, like this is the ideal brush that I have in my personal collection for using with my ColourPop shadows. So I wanted to mention it to you. I think it's so good. And Sedona Lace, as a general rule, really has nice brushes and they have really good sales. Like, especially like Black Friday is usually when I stock up on their brushes. I mean, they'll do like 40 or 50% off and they really have some great brushes. So I definitely recommend Sedona Lace as a brand, but this specific brush I've been loving. Okay guys, those are all my March favorites. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I would love to hear your March favorites. Let me know down below what you have been loving this month. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm always happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!